my darling. So this is Finey, and I'm just here, my loves, going over my medication list and stuff like that because I have work in the morning tomorrow. So your girl be going over a medication list, and then one ears, kind of listening for something to go off from YouTube or whatever because YouTube is life. You understand what I'm saying? Like a lot of us like tune in, to distract ourselves if you have a bad day, entertainment. But this video again, Trisha Paytas, child, child. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. It's not a good look. That's all I'm gonna say. And people can be genuinely care about you, like myself. But then you have to have balance in life. You understand what I'm saying? And certain things for you is becoming a pattern now. I've been watching you for years and I realize certain things are a pattern and you gotta sort yourself out. You gotta sort yourself out. Maybe if it's to sit down one day and try to, analyze, where the problem started. You understand whatever you're going through. And in life it's always, great to have a healthy mental capacity because that's where everything starts, a healthy mind. And if you don't have a healthy mental capacity and you're going around saying that you're basically crazy, or whatever, that's how people are going to start viewing you. And this is the internet. I mean, I don't think it's everything you should put on the internet, everything. I understand that you have millions of subscribers and everything, and that is fine, but then you have to also remember that some things can come to hurt you. Probably you think you're untouchable. I'm not saying that you think you are, but I'm just saying probably, you understand. But I mean, things happen in life, you just never know. You understand what I'm saying? So like, if your followers really mean you any good, because I know some of them, like, even this video, probably they're gonna thumbs it down right now. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not looking for anything from you. I'm just sitting here as a person that is in the field, because there's so many times, like, I have to deal with patients and stuff like that in the psych ward, and they've portrayed behavior that you're portraying right now. I'm not saying that you're psycho or anything, but it's not a good look, and you don't want people, to be thinking that you're crazy, even though you're claiming that you're, yeah, you understand what I'm saying. And you know it's very sad, when I have to deal with patients like those, with schizophrenia, you understand, bipolar or whatever, you understand. And it kind of hit close to home in a way, because there has to be somewhere your problem is stemming from. It has to be somewhere. Probably you need to love yourself more, work on yourself. You understand what I'm saying? People are not, you have people like me that's genuine, that's not going to try to say anything bad to you, if it's not for your own good. Just try to work on yourself, because it starts with you and it ends with you. Probably sit down one day and try to analyze where it went wrong. You understand what went wrong in your life and whatever, because yes, certain things you have to get medication for. But sometimes medication, it gets worse before it gets better. It's just saying I'm just saying this to say that sometimes, the food that's not best for us, that's the things that we love. So sometimes the medication is giving you side effects and whatever, but sometimes it's just to tough it out, for it to start working into your body and to stabilize. You understand what I'm saying? So you said that you've been going to ther- therapy, trying to get help and everything, and the medication is, it doesn't work and everything. Probably you just need to try to continue, or just find that balance in yourself. You understand? Because I understand that, it's like you said, you don't have much friends or whatever, and so on and so forth. But it has to be something that you're doing that people don't really want to be around you, or you're just shunning them. You understand? You have to get to the roots of this, because this is becoming ridiculous. I'm not trying to sound mean or anything, because as I said to you before, I deal with patients like this all the time. I'm in the field. But it is becoming like kind of on the crazy side. You understand what I'm saying? It's becoming like kind of crazy, to me, that you have your issues. There is help out there. You can't sit there and tell me that, oh, you can't get help or whatever. You just have to continue, whether you're going therapy or whatever, and just put that effort in yourself, like how you put it in other people, because yourself comes first. You understand? Work on yourself. Probably take a break for a little while, probably take a break or something, but you can't keep on continuing like this. You understand? The mental capacity has to be healthy, it has to be right. And if you don't get it right, you're gonna have all these outbursts all the time, and people are not gonna want to be around you. And probably you're gonna be 30 years old, 30 something, you understand, and can't keep people around you. So you have to do it now. You're in dire need for it because this behavior on camera is just not healthy. It's becoming ridiculous. So I hope you take a little bit of my advice. You understand what I'm saying? As I said to you before, I'm just trying to help. That's all. But it's becoming too much now. So I hope your subscribers, they back you for the best, and are trying to enable you and be like, oh my God, I'm sorry and everything, when they realize that you've been making the same mistake. Even with Sean, a lot of people tried to warn you and everything. You want to listen and everything and see what happened. I'm not trying to rub it in, but sometimes we have to really take a good grip and a good look at ourselves if we want change, because change starts when you realize that you have a problem. And as you said, you have a problem. It's just you have to work on yourself by getting the help and stay getting the help that you really deserve. All right. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.